Okay. So like we covered foreign key. Okay. How to plus what are the relationship types. Okay. Then that is what you learned. Next is default is covered. Default. No. Next one. Default. Then a what is default is a column can be declared with default value as follows. A column can be declared with default value. A column can be declared with default value as follows. Example, hide date, date, default, get date. Then I date, default, get date. Okay, a column can be declared with default value. What is the advantage? Advantage is while inserting, if we skip hide date, then while inserting, if we skip hide date, then SQL Server inserts what default value. While inserting, if we skip hide date, then SQL Server inserts default value. While inserting, if we skip hide date, then SQL Server inserts default value. Okay. If you don't give the value for hide date, then SQL Server inserts what? If you don't give the value for hide date, then SQL Server inserts what? Default value. Default value. So create table name, something, suppose 15 or something. Example, emp id, integer, this is primary key. Ename, varchar 10, not null. I'm taking hide date, date, default, get date. So employee ID is declared with primary key. Ename is declared with not null. Hide date is declared with default. So what is the default declared for hide date? Get date. If you skip hide date, then SQL Server inserts what? If you skip hide date, then SQL Server inserts what? Default value. Then okay. While inserting, if you skip hide date, then SQL Server inserts default value. So let's create this table. Okay, create the table. Table is created. After creating the table, I want to test. Then how to test? After creating the table, I want to test it. How to test? Insert the data. How? Insert into EMP15. Then insert into EMP15. One field is what? EMP ID. Because once again, if you write command like this, SQL Server expect all the three values. If you write command like this, SQL Server expects what? All the three. But I don't want to give the value for ID. I want to give the value for ID and name. Then here you mention what that is EMP ID, next one ename. Then what values? Give the value 100, suppose A. You're not giving the value for hide date. If you don't give the value for hide date, what is inserted into hide date? Default value. What the default value is? Get date. Now let me run this command. Okay, then so execute this command. Insert into EMP15. Sorry, one second. EMP15 values. Now one row affected. Now see the table. Select what star from EMP15. Select star from EMP15. So what is inserted is today's date is inserted. I not given hide date. Hide date is automatically inserted. What is inserted into hide date? Today's date is inserted. Okay, then so now next, suppose I insert like this. I'm inserting like this. Okay, now insert into EMP15 values. Okay, insert into EMP15 values. 101, ID is 101. Then name is B. Suppose I give some hide date. Hide date is what? For example, 2022 01st something. Now if you insert like this, what is inserted into hide date? Given data default value. What is inserted into hide date? Given date is inserted, default value is inserted. Okay, now then syntax problem. Okay, here it's not closed. Okay, now then now one row affected. What is inserted is default value or given value. Given value is inserted, not default. When default is inserted, if you skip here, you didn't skip, you given the value. So then what is inserted is given value is inserted. Okay, next one. Suppose insert into 102 name is C. I insert null value. I insert null. What is inserted? Null is inserted or default is inserted? What is inserted? Null is inserted or default is inserted? Let's see. Run this command. Then execute this insert. One row affected. Just see the table. What is inserted is null. Given value is inserted. What is the given value? Null. Null is inserted. If you skip, then default is inserted. Understood? Then so select what star from EMP15. One field is ID, one field is name, one field is hide date. First one 100 A. What is inserted is 2023 01 10. 101 name is B. 2022 01 01. 102 C. What is inserted is null. That's it. Okay. Okay, now then That's so this is what default. Any column can be declared with what default value. Any column can be declared with default value. Integer is there, integer, default, 100. One column is there, you can declare default 100. That means if you don't give the value, what is inserted? 100 is inserted. Some character column is there, varchar, default, ABC, ABC single quotes, then default ABC. Then if you don't give the value, what is inserted into the column? ABC is inserted. Any column can be declared with default value. Okay, then that's all. Next. So then, but if you see these examples, in all these examples, you declared the constraint at the time of creating the table. Yes or no? You declare the constraint at the time of creating the table. Plus, what is this type of declaration is called? What this type of declaration is called? Declaring this, declaring primary key, declaring not null check. What this type of declaration is called? This is called, okay, column level. What this is called? Column level. In the beginning, I said there are two methods. One is column level, another one table level. What this is called? This is called column level. Okay, then. So this method is called column level. Next, one more is there. What is that is? Table level. So then, now table level, declaring constraints at table level. The previous one is column level. Next, we'll see table level. Okay, then table level. Now, what is this? Okay, what is this is? Suppose you create table like this. Create table ABC, A integer, B integer, C integer. Then declare what primary key. What this is called? This is called column level. This type of declaration is called column level. Then now, if you declare like this, for example, if you declare like this, A integer, B integer, B comma C comma, primary key in brackets what A. If you declare like this, what this is called? Table level. If you declare immediately, it is called column level. If you declare the constraint after declaring all the columns, then it is table level. Up to now, we have seen what? Column level. Next, we'll see table level. But when we use table level, okay, then why he has given two methods. See, like when we use table level when constraint is based on multiple columns. When constraint is based on what? Multiple columns, declare it table level. When constraint based on multiple columns, declare it what? Table level. When constraint is based on single column, you can declare it column level. When constraint based on multiple columns, declare it what? Table level. Okay, then. So now, what is table level is if constraints are declared after declaring all columns, then it is called table level. If constraints are declared after declaring all columns, then it is called table level. Okay. If constraints are declared after declaring all columns, then it is called table level. Now, use table level use table level to declare constraints for multiple or combination of columns. Use table level to declare constraint for multiple or combination of columns. Okay, use table level to declare constraints for multiple or combination of columns. Now, so what the syntax is? Syntax is this: create table, table name. Create table, table name. What the next one is? Column name. Next one, data type, size. Similarly, here column name, data type, size, like so on. Okay, then bracket close. Now, suppose here after declaring all columns, declare the constraint. So what this is called table level. Because you are declaring constraint after declaring all columns. This is called table level. Okay, then column 1, comma column 2, comma column 3, finally declare what constraint. This is called table level. If you declare like this, like for example, if you declare like this constraint, then this is column level. This is column level. Then if you declare like this, it is called table level. Let's see one example. Easy to understand. Like first we'll see check constraint. Declaring check constraint at table level. Okay, declaring what? Check constraint. Declaring check constraint at table level. So 1 second, just see this. So for example, then what is the need? Why we declare check constraint at table level? So for example, actually when we use check constraint condition, okay, na? When rule based on condition, we use check constraint. There is a table, products table, product name, product price, sorry, product name, product. Suppose in this table, I'm storing food products. I'm storing what's it? Food products. Okay, then. So every food product will be having what? Manufacture date, then what's her expiry date. Okay, then product ID is 100, some product name A, manufacture date is, okay, manufacture date is suppose 2023-01-01, January 1st, manufacture date. So 1st January, manufacture date is 1st January. What the expiry date is? Expiry date is 2022-01-01. Okay, now then if I enter like this, what is this is what? Invalid. Okay, this is invalid or not? Yes. Then what is the rule here? The rule is that what? Expiry date should be always greater than manufacture date. Expiry date should be greater than manufacture date. Yes or no? I want to declare this rule. How to declare this rule? Check constraint, because this is based on condition. What we have to use? Check constraint. But you cannot declare the check constraint at column level. Compulsory you have to declare this at table level, because it is based on multiple columns. It is based on, this rule is based on what? Multiple. If the condition based on multiple columns, compulsory you have to declare it what? table level. You cannot declare this at what? Column level. So you must declare this constraint at what? Table level. Okay, then understood. So then one second, just see this. What I'm doing is I'm creating this table. Create table what? Products. Just listen. Product ID integer. Product ID is what? Primary key. Product name is what? Varchar. Varchar of 10. This is not null. MFD date. MFD date. This is date. Next one, exp date. This is also date. I want to declare this rule. I want to declare this rule. Let's try to declare this rule at column level. Check. Okay, na? Check on then what? Expiry date must be greater than what? Manufacture date. Expiry date must be greater than manufacture date. Let's try to declare this at column level. So let me run this command. This gives what? Error. What it says, column check constraint for manufacture date references what? Another column. Column check constraint for manufacture date references another column. Okay. You are declaring check constraint for what? No. You are declaring check constraint for what? Manufacture date. But in the check constraint, you are referring another column. You are referring expiry date. That is not possible. When you're declaring constraint for manufacture date, you can refer manufacture date, but you cannot refer other columns. So that's why it is giving error. Now let's try to declare here. So I'll declare here. Then this will work. No, you're declaring check constraint for what? Expiry date. But in the check constraint, you can refer what? You can refer what? Expiry date, but you cannot refer what? Manufacture date. Let's try this again, giving the same error. Column check constraint for expiry date references what? Another column. It is referring another column. That's why this command gives error. What is the solution? Solution is what? Table level. Like how to declare the table level? Product ID, comma, product name, comma, manufacture date, comma, expiry date, comma. Then now you declared all the columns. After declaring all the columns, you are declaring the constraint. What this is called? Table level. Let's create this. Now create it. So when we use table level, when rule is condition or constraint is based on what? Multiple. When constraint is based on single column, then you can declare it column level. But when constraint is based on multiple columns, declare it what? Table level. Like orders table, order date, delivery date. Delivery date should be always greater than order date. Yes or no? For all this, so these type of rules compulsory should be declared at table level. Okay, then let's create this example. So this is based on what's it? Then above rule based on multiple columns. So cannot be declared at what? Column level, and must be declared at table level. Oh, yes, here, see this. Primary key is declared at column level. Not null is declared at column level. Check consent is declared at table level. Okay, now see, column level or table level. Don't confuse. Single column or column level. Multiple columns, table level. Okay, then that's all. This is what table level check, declaring check consent at table level. So condition based on multiple columns. Okay, now then now next, for suppose in companies like salaries, salary should be between range. For clerks, salary should be this range. For managers, salary should be this range. For salesmen, salary should be this range. Then I want to declare a rule. What if job equals to what, sir? If job equals to what? Clerk. If job equal to clerk, then end what? Salary should be between, suppose 1000 and what's that? 2000. Or if job equals to what? Manager, then end if job is manager, salary should be between 2000 and 4000. So like rule is like this. So where you declare this rule? Table level, because it's not, it is based on what? It is based on two columns. It is based on two columns, job and salary. So compulsory should be declared at what? Table level. That's all. Now you want to test it. If you want to test what? Insert into what? Products values, and then a start date is today. Start date is what? Like manufacture date is today. Get date. End date is 2022-01-01. Let's try to insert what this command gives. Error. Insert statement conflicted with what? Check consent. Insert statement conflicted with check. Okay. So then now manufacture date is January 2022 January. Expiry date is today. This is okay. This is okay or not? Yes. Now let's execute one row effect. Okay, now then you want to test it, insert the data, check. Okay, now next. What the next one is? Composite primary key. Composite primary key. Okay, composite primary key. Oh, so like primary key, primary key, but what is composite primary key? If you declare primary key for this A, then what is this is called? Primary key. You declared primary key for A. This is primary key. I declare primary key for A comma B. This is called composite primary key. If you declare primary key for combination of columns, then it is called composite primary key. So earlier we declared primary key for single column. Now if you declare a primary key for combination of columns, then it is called composite primary key. Got it? Then if you declare a primary key for combination of columns, then it is called composite primary key. But question is, why we declare primary key for combination? Why we declare primary key for combination? What is the need? Yes or no? You can declare primary key only for A. Why we declare primary key for A comma B? What is the need? The need is actually, what is the purpose of primary key? First, to uniquely identify. But for some tables, in some tables, we may not be able to uniquely identify by using single column. We may not be able to uniquely by using what? Single column. We need combination of columns to uniquely identify. What we need? We need combination of columns to uniquely identify. If combination of columns uniquely identifies, then it is called then composite. If combination of columns uniquely identifies, that combination should be declared as primary key. That is called composite primary key. Understood? Then so now 1 second. For example, set. Just listen this. There is a table. What the table is? What is the table is? Orders table. In this table, one field is what? Order ID. Next one, order date. Next one, delivery date. Order ID is 1000, 1001, 1002, something like this is orders. In this table, what is primary key? Order ID. There is a table. What the table is? Products table. One field is product ID, one field is product name, one field is product price. So let's say some products 100, 101, 102, something like this. So I'm just taking two products, 100, 101. What is the primary key? Product ID is primary key. In orders table, order ID is primary key. Products table, product ID is primary key. Okay. And customer, what? Customer place what? Orders to buy products. One table is storing orders, one table is storing products. There is another table. The table stores what? Which order is for to buy which product? Which order to buy which product? So what the table is? Order details. Order details. In this table, what I store? Which order is to buy which product? So order ID, order to buy product, and how much quantity. Order is 1000 to buy product 100, quantity 1. This is 1000. Same order. Customer is buying 101. Possible or not? Yes. Is placed one order is buying two products, 100 and 101. And 1001 placed by different customer is also buying 100. Okay, like quantity 1. This is the table. Just assume this is the table. So in this table, what is the primary key? Order ID. In this table, what is primary key? Product ID. In this table, what is primary key? Can we take order ID as primary key? No, because order ID contains duplicates. If it contains duplicates, you cannot uniquely identify. Primary key purpose is to uniquely identify. Then you cannot uniquely identify by using order ID. Yes. Okay. Na? Then can we uniquely identify by using product ID? No. So order ID cannot be taken as primary key. Product ID cannot be taken as primary key because order ID contains duplicates. Product ID also contains duplicates. Then what is the solution? So when not possible with single column, you're not able to uniquely identify by using single column, then try with combination of columns. Try with what? Combination. When not possible with single column, try with combination. So try with this combination. Order ID plus product ID. So tell me, this combination uniquely identifies. This combination uniquely identifies. Yes. 1100. How many rows selected? How many rows selected? One row. 1101. One row. 1100. One row. That means this combination uniquely identifying. Yes. How many records are there matching to this combination? One record. This combination, one record. So this combination can uniquely identify. So declare this combination as what? Primary key. Then what is that is called? That is called composite primary key. That's all. Sir, what is the concept of composite primary keys? Some tables we may not be able to uniquely identify by using single column. We need what? Combination. We need combination of columns to uniquely identify. If combination of columns uniquely identifies, that combination is called what? Then that combination should be declared as primary key. That is called composite primary key. Got it? Then now. So now in 1 second, one more point. In combination of, if combination is declared primary key, what should not be duplicate? Order ID can be duplicated. Yes. Product ID can be duplicated. Yes. What should not be duplicate? Combination should not be duplicate. So combination should not be duplicate. 1100 accepted. 1101 accepted or not accepted? 1100 accepted or not accepted? Again I entered 1100. Not accept, because this combination is already there. Okay. Then when combination is declared primary key, combination should not be duplicate. So what is composite primary key? In some tables, we may not be able to uniquely identify records by using single column, and we need what? Combination of columns to uniquely identify. Okay, then so that combination should be declared as what? Should be declared primary key. Then if combination of columns, declared primary key, then it is called composite primary key. Next, in composite primary key, combination should not be duplicate. And composite primary key declared at what? Table level. Oh, another primary key means no, because table allows only one primary key. See, there is no keyword called composite. There is a primary key. The keyword is primary key only. Composite primary key not different. Okay, na? Then so this is also primary key one, but primary key is declared for combination. Then we don't use any keyword called composite. We use keyword what? Primary key one. Now let's take what example. Let's take example. Then suppose, for example, student table, student ID, student name. Student one name is A. What is the primary key in this? Student ID is primary key. There is a table. What the table is? Course table. Course ID, course name. Course ID is 10. Like suppose something. Course ID 11. Okay, then. So there is a table student course. What is the relationship between student and course? Many to many. One student can join for many courses. One course can be taken by many students. Relationship is many to many. Then how to establish the many to many relationship? Third table. Okay. So what is the third table? Registration table. In this table, one field is student ID, one field is course ID, one field is date of registration, one field is fee paid by the student. Student ID is one, join for course 10, so and so date, so and so fee paid by the student. The same student can join for another course. Yes, the same student can join for another course, so and so date, so and so fee paid by the student. And student 2 join for course 10. Possible or not? Yes, another student join for course 10. So 1000. In this table, what is primary key? So student ID can be taken as primary key? No. Course ID can be taken as primary key? No. Then combination. Take the combination as primary key. Okay, na? Then student ID is repeated now. Course ID also contains duplicates. So then now, so when not possible with single column, try with combination. So student ID, course ID combination is uniquely identifying. Yes. If I say 110, how many are selected? 1, 111, 1, 210, 1. So this combination is uniquely identifying. So declare this combination as what? Primary key. So declare this combination as what? Primary key. Then what that is called? Composite primary key. Okay. Then now. So, but here then first create what? First create the student table. Next create the course table. Next create what? Registration table. 1 second. Suppose here you see this. Then create table what? Just see this. First student. What is the field? Student ID. Student ID what's it? Integer. Then what is this is primary. Student name. What? Varchar of 10. What is this is? Not null. Next one. Insert 1 or 2 rows. Insert into student values. Student ID is what? 1 A. Next one 2 comma B. Next one create table what? Course. Create table course. Then what is this is course ID. Course ID integer what? Primary key. Course name varchar of 10. This is not null. Insert into what? Course values 10 comma what? .net. Then next 11 comma something. Okay, then next create table. What? Create table. What's it? Registrations. Create table registrations. One field is student ID. One field is student ID. Then integer. Then primary key. No, it's not primary key because student ID, course ID combination is primary key. Student ID is not primary key. But what is the rule for student ID? What is the rule for student ID? The student ID should match with student table student ID. The student ID should be a valid student ID. Where are the valid student IDs are there? Student table. So the student ID should match with student table student ID. Then foreign key. So this student ID should be declared foreign key. How to declare foreign key? References, student table, student ID. Course ID, integer. This course ID is also should be a valid course ID. This course ID should be valid course ID. Where are the valid course IDs are there? Course table. So this course ID should match with course table course ID. Then declare what? Foreign key. How to declare foreign key? References. What is that? Is course table course ID. DOR. Then date. DOR is what? Date. Date of registration. So then next one, fee. Fee paid by the student. This is what type? Money type. But in this, what is the primary key in this table? What is the primary key? Don't say no. What is the primary key in this table? SID, CID combination. That's what. Don't say there is no primary key. There is a composite key. That is meaningless. Primary key is there, but primary key is for combination. Then, so what is the primary key in this table? SID, CID combination. So then declare this combination as what? Primary key. That's all. There is no keyword call. We don't declare like this. Okay, na? We declare what? Primary key only. But if you declare primary key for combination, then it is called composite. That's all. Okay. So that composite primary key is declared at table level because it's based on 2 columns now. Yeah. That's all. This is the example. Huh? Okay, na? Oh, you can take 3, 4, 5 up to 32. Yes. A composite primary key can contain maximum 32 columns. If not possible with 2, try with 3. Not possible with 3, try with 4. Like that. Okay, na? Okay, now. So create these tables. Create these tables. And table is created. After creating the table, test it. Insert data into what? Registration table. Once again, insert into registrations values. Student 1 join for course 10. Next one. So date of registration is get date. Hello. Get of registration is get date 1000. Then, so one row affected. Student 1 join for course 10. Same student is joining for another course. Okay. The same student joins for what? Another course. Student, then student. Oh. So like see this, then student 1 join for course 11. Allowed or not? Allowed. Because it will not check student ID, it will not check course ID. It will check combination. If combination is duplicate, then it is not allowed. Student ID can be duplicated. Course ID can be duplicated. One row affected. Next one, student 2 join for course 10. Then student 2 join for course 10. Allowed, valid. And student 1 joining for course 10. Not allowed. What this gives error? Violation of primary key. Because this combination is already there. You're trying to insert duplicate. Understood? This combination is already there. You're trying to insert the duplicate. So what this command gives? This command gives what? Error. Only this command gives error. Okay. Then this is okay. This is okay. This is okay. But this combination is already there. That's what this is called. Composite primary key. Declaring primary key at table level. Why we declare primary key at table level? When primary key is based on multiple columns. Okay, next. Then you try this one. Okay. Then what the table is? Sales table. There is a table, sales table. In this table, one field is date ID, one field is product ID, one field is customer ID, one field is quantity, one field is amount. Sales table. Which day, which product is sold to which customer, how much quantity sold, what is the amount received from the customer. Okay, na? Like suppose yesterday. Okay, na? Suppose yesterday, like what 2023, what 0109 yesterday. What the product sold 100 to the customer 10, quantity 1, amount is 1000. Next 2023. Okay, what is the meaning of this? Yesterday a product is sold. What is the product? 100 sold to customer 10. What is the quantity? 1, amount is 1000. So 0109 yesterday product 101 sold to customer 10. The same product is sold to the not one product sold to the customer 10. Yesterday 2023 0109 product 100 is sold to customer 11. The same product is sold to customer 11, different customer. How much amount is 1000? Today 2023 0110 same product 100 is sold to customer 10. Today also he purchased this product. Possible or not? Yes, this is the table. So what the question is, like identify what primary key and write create table script. Then what is the primary key in this table? Huh? Can we take date ID as primary key? No. Date IDs are repeated. Date ID, product ID. Date ID, product ID. Because date is this, product is this. The same combination is repeated. Yes or no? The same combination is what? Repeated. Date ID, product ID combination is also repeated. So this cannot be taken as primary key. Can we take product ID, customer ID combination? No, 110, 110. This combination is also repeated. So date ID cannot be taken, product ID cannot be taken, customer ID cannot be taken. Date ID, product ID combination cannot be taken. Product ID, customer ID combination cannot be taken. When not possible with 2 columns, try with combination of 3. Tell me, date ID, product ID, customer ID combination. Yes, this combination uniquely identifies. Yes. So declare this combination as what? Primary key. That's all. So identify primary key, write create table script. You write the create table command. Oh, okay, now then. So this is composite primary key. Next one is there. What is that is composite what foreign key. Composite foreign key. Okay, composite foreign key. So what is composite foreign key is then same. If foreign key is declared for combination, then it is called composite. If primary key is declared for combination, it is called composite primary key. Similarly, if foreign key is declared for combination, then it is called composite foreign key. So if foreign key declared for combination of columns, then it is called composite foreign key. Okay, then. Okay, now, no. But actually, a foreign key refers what? A foreign key, primary key. A foreign key references primary key. Composite foreign key refers composite primary key. A composite foreign key refers what? Composite primary key. Then a composite foreign key refers composite primary key. Actually, foreign key refers primary key. Composite foreign key refers composite primary key. If foreign key is composite, that referring primary key must also be composite. Now, so actually this is the, once again, this is the example. We are taking this example, student registrations example. Just see this. This is a table. Okay, just see this. So in this table, what is primary keys? Combination is primary key. And student, after like a student completes course, after completing the course, what certificates? Okay, na? Certificates. So then now a certificate is issued to the student. In this table, I store certificate number, date of issue. Certificate number, date of issue. Okay, then if this is enough, I'll store certificate number, date of issue. If this is enough, no. Why? If this is enough, sir, you stored the data in such a way that it should be useful for future inquiry. Yes or no? You should store in such a way that it should be useful for future inquiry. In future, suppose, for example, certificate number is 1000. It is issued on so and so date, something. So tomorrow someone will ask, this certificate is issued to which student? Can you give the answer? No. Then what is required? Student ID. Student ID. Student ID. Student ID is what, sir? 1. Again, another person will ask, okay, you issued this certificate to student 1 by completing which course? Then what should be there? Course ID should be there. Course ID is 10. Now complete information is there. What student 1 completed course 10. By completing this course, a certificate is issued to the student. That certificate number is so and so. It is issued on so and so date. Okay, now then. Now, so this is another certificate. It is issued on so and so date by completing course 11. And 1002, this is so and so date. Student 2 by completing course 11. Okay, na? Then. So this is how I am storing the data. Okay, student 1 completed course 10 and the certificate is issued. Student 1 completed course 11. This is issued. Student 2 completed course 11. This is issued. Tell me, this is valid or invalid? Valid or invalid? Invalid. Why it is invalid? Because student 2 completed course 10 but is not completed course 11. When is not completed course 11, how can you issue the certificate? This is invalid or not? Yes. Student 2 is valid. Student 2 is valid. Yes. Course 11 is valid. Yes. 2 is a valid student. 11 is also valid course. What is wrong? Combination is wrong. Individually, these values are correct, but combination is wrong. Whatever combination you enter here, this combination should match with this combination. Understood? This combination should match with this combination. 110 is valid combination. 111 is also valid, but 211 valid or invalid? Invalid. This is invalid. Okay, then this combination is what? Invalid. So this combination should match with this combination. That means this combination must be declared what? Foreign key. Always remember, one column value should match with another table primary key, means that should be declared as foreign key. This combination must, this combination should match with this primary key. Then this combination should be declared as foreign key. That's all. So foreign keys for singular combination. combination. Then it is called composite foreign key. Okay, then. So this composite foreign key refers composite primary key. Then, so like in the above example, okay, in the above example, then note down this otherwise. Okay, now, so in the above example, okay, SID CID combination should match with registration table SID CID combination. So declare this what combination as what foreign key at table level. So declare this combination as foreign key at table level. Okay, then. Oh, this is invalid. Okay. Okay, now. Then, but registration table is already there. What create table? What's it? Certificates. Then certificate number is primary key. Date of issue, date. SID integer. Is SID is foreign key? Is SID is foreign key? No, SID is not foreign key. CID is not foreign key. What is foreign key? Combination is foreign. Individually, they are not foreign keys. Combination is foreign key. Now, but this foreign key declared at table level, yes or no? Then how to declare this foreign key? Sir, if it is like if you declare, 1 second, if you declare like this, actually, usually you declare the foreign key like this. What references? If you declare like this, SQL Server understand that you are declaring foreign key for what? SID. But now you are not declaring at column level. You are declaring at what? Table level. Then now SQL Server knows which combination you are declaring the foreign key. You understood the point? There are 4 columns, but which combination you are declaring foreign key, how SQL Server knows. That's why what you have to do, mention what foreign key SID comma CID. That means I'm telling SQL Server that I'm declaring this combination as what? Foreign key. But this combination should match with what? Registration table primary key. Then what? References. Which table? Registration table SID CID. That's all. Because here without this, how SQL Server knows which combination you are declaring foreign key. That's why I mentioned this combination is foreign key, but this foreign key references registration table primary key. That's all. So this is called composite foreign key. Now create this table, then execute this command. Table is what? Created. A relationship is established between the 2 tables. Which 2 tables? A relationship is established between 2 tables. Registration table and certificates table. Okay, now a relationship is established between the 2 tables, certificates and registration. In that relationship, which is parent, which is child? Certificates is child, registration table is parent. Okay, now then now okay, next. Then suppose here, sir, here there is a relationship here. In this relationship, which is parent, which is child? Here, student course registration. Which is parent, which is child? Student course is what? Parent. Registration table is child. In this relationship, registrations is parent, certificates is child. That means in one relationship, registration table is child. In another relationship, registration table is what? Parent. So it's not fixed that table is always child, always parent, not like that. If relationship changes, parent child also changes. In one relationship, it is acting as child. In another relationship, it is acting as what? Parent. Understood that? Okay. So that's all. This is what? Composite, what's that? Foreign key. Composite foreign key. Then suppose here, like, which of the following constraint cannot be declared at table level? Which of the following constraint cannot be declared at table level? A, check. B, unique. C, not null. D, primary key. E, foreign key. Then, huh? Huh? C and B. Only one answer. Okay, now, sir, actually 3 examples we have seen. Then easily you can rule out. Primary key, I give an example. So primary key is not answer. Foreign key, I give an example. Check also, I give an example. Answer is there between only these two, B and C. And one simple logic. When primary key is possible, unique also possible. What the answer is? Not null. Not null cannot be declared at table level. Not null is always declared at column level. Okay. So which of the following constraint cannot be declared at table level? Not null. So, for example, once again, yes. No. Oh, for example, here you see this. Which statements are true regarding constraints? A foreign key cannot contain null value. Foreign key cannot contain null value. False. Foreign key allows null values. A column with unique constraint can contain null value. 1. It allows null? Yes, 1 null. True. A constraint is enforced only for the insert. Means constraint is SQL Server checks the constraint only for the insert, not at the time of update. No, false. Even at the time of update also it checks. You cannot update the primary key to duplicate. False. All constraints can be defined at column level and table level. No, not null cannot be declared at table level. A foreign key cannot contain null value. False. Foreign key allows null. A column with unique constraint can contain null value. Yes, 1 null. All constraints enforced for the constraints are enforced only for the insert. Not only for the insert, even for update also. All constraints can be defined at column level and table level. False. Sir, okay na? Then next, suppose here then, for example, once again, then now suppose here what is which create table statement is what valid? Numeric number means numeric. Let's say this is integer. This is also integer. Valida, invalida. Valida, invalida. Why? 2 primary keys. Because table allows only 1 primary. Then what about this one? B. B. B is valida, invalida. Valida, invalida. Default is get date. Valida, invalida. Invalid. Because constraints are separated by comma. Constraints should be separated by space. You cannot give unique comma not null. You have to give unique space not null. Okay, this is invalid. Next one, create table order details. Order number, item number, order date, default, not null, unique, order number, primary key, order number. Invalid. Why? Where is the error? Like this is okay, no problem. Then what is the error here? You are declaring default, but default should be declared with a value. You are not declaring default with a value. Value is missing here. After default, compulsory you have to declare a value, but you are not declaring the value. That's why here you see that default should be declared like this, but you are not declaring the value. Then it gives what? Error. Okay. What about the fourth one? D. Order number, item number, order date, default, get date. Default is get date. This is okay. Yes. Primary key, order number, comma, item number. Then valid. What is this is? Composite primary key. This command is valid or not? Yes. Then first one is what? First one. Let us execute this command. Let's execute this command. Order details. Then what this command gives? Cannot add what's that? Multiple. Next one. Let's execute this command. Then so like see, even if semicolon is there, no problem. Then incorrect syntax near keyword not. Here it is giving error here because separated by comma. Then next, suppose third one, like C, then create this table. Now what this gives? Incorrect syntax near the keyword not. See that, because after default, what should be there? Value should be there. Value is missing. So this is invalid. Next one, D. Let's try. Then this one, what? Executed. Sorry, not number bus. Numeric. Otherwise, what? Integer. Anything, either numeric or integer. Then so what is this? Works. Understood? Then then integer. Okay, that's all. This is what table level. Okay, now, but in the next class we'll see like just one more topic is there in constraints. After completing this, then we can go to the next topic. Okay, tomorrow. Actually, I'm planning actually 12 to 17. 12 to 17. Actually, planning. But if they say like take 12th also, if they you can, I'll take 12th. But then from 13 onwards to up to 17. Yes. But not more than 17. Yes. 18th compulsory class will be there. Actually, some surgery is required. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Sir, why we have to go after 32? What? 32 combination. They given a rule actually. See, even you don't come across declaring 32 hours. They are given a limit. That permits. No, you never come across 32 hours. You never come across 32. That is even not recommended also. If number of columns are more, then complexity will be more. Is there any alternate like then